Hello and welcome to the stream. Today it is time for some more 7 Days to Die, but with a bit of a twist. So we're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die, but we are going to be playing a new game mode that I have created called Agoraphobia. There's been some similar things done before. So I've done a couple of watches of a few series, particularly one from Cage, who did Eden Mall and No Hope Mall right next to each other. So I took a bit of inspiration from that, especially the method of escape, which is going to be a helicopter, if we get that far. But yeah, let's take a look at the rules, what we've got so far. Okay, so we have the rules up here, so we'll go through them. So we're going to pick any building, make our way there as a freshborn. We're only going to be picking up items that we need to survive on the way there. So we're not picking up survival items for when we get there, just enough so that we can actually get there. So we'll make a wooden club, things like that. Once we get to the POI that we choose, which I have got an idea in mind, but something might take our fancy on the way, we can place down our claim block, and once we placed it down, we will set the bounding box of that, and we will show it, and we will leave that showing constantly, and we are not allowed to walk outside of that bounding box for any reason at any point until either we die or we escape. Objective is obviously to survive for as long as possible, and we've also got Doya, I think is the full name of it, vehicles, which is going to give us the blueprint for the escape helicopter. We do need to get up to Grease Monkey level 5 before we can get the blueprint for the helicopter, so that's going to be very interesting. I think the minimum level we're going to need for that is going to be 6 plus 4, so 10, and 2 at 3, so 16 skill points plus 5 into Grease Monkey is 21 levels just for Grease Monkey level 5. To be honest, we're not even going to be getting the loot that will contain the parts that we'll need for that until we get to a much later game stage. One of the biggest problems we're going to have this series is we need a wrench, a claw hammer before we can build a workbench. We need engines to build the cement mixers, so we'll be limited on using concrete until then. Other things that we might struggle with resource-wise will be leather. I don't think we're going to get much in the way of leather, and that is a key ingredient for the forge. So that could be a problem. We might have to pick a POI that has enough leather seating in it that we're not going to have to worry about that. So that's one thing. Running through, I've put the rules that I'm playing with on the left hand side. So quick run through, everything is standard until loot respawn time. There's not much point in having it on. We will pretty much always be close enough to loot boxes so that their timers will reset constantly. And to be honest, I think it would kind of spoil the point of the series if we didn't have, you know, sort of, basically if we didn't keep it off. Drop on death is neither here nor there, and really all of that is pretty standard. Blood moon count is at 8, and it is also set to blood moon every day. So I was tempted to go with what I used for my previous run, which was 7-day hordes and 64 enemies, but I wanted to try and increase the challenge a little bit. So we're now going to have a horde every night, and it's going to have 8 enemies, which will make a total of 70. No, hang on, where are we? 6 times 8, 7 times 8. So 56 enemies. So it's not far off. There's 64 enemies, but the biggest problem we're going to have is we've got to get to a location and lock it down before the first 8 enemies turn up. So that is going to be a real challenge. So zombie speeds, we've took zombie day speed to walk is standard. Zombie night speed has gone from sprint down to run. And to be honest, the zombie night speed and zombie feral speed isn't going to make the slightest bit of difference, because as soon as it hits 10 o'clock, all of the zombies will be nightmare. Oh no, hang on. Will it be the blood moon enemies? Or all of the enemies? I think it'll be all of the enemies, to be honest. So yeah, so that's that. XP is at standard, no player killing, and the most important one, and one that we're possibly going to be changing over the course of this kind of setup run, is going to be the claim size at 41 blocks. I think that will be fine. I don't think there's going to be any issues with that. But the main thing that I want to have is that the place that we go is a single isolated building. So thinking, for example, of the farm that is slightly to the east of the massive farm cornfields. So that is one of my favourite buildings, and I was considering using it for this series, but the barn that is on the other side of the road is actually less than 20 blocks away, which means if we were to place the claim block there, we could potentially have part of that barn inside the claim area, which we definitely don't want. So, but yeah, so I think we're going to jump into the game. So I'll start the game loading anyway. Just so that we are on our way there. So I think what I'm trying to achieve today, more than anything, is to work out, one, whether this is viable. So I'm just going to take first go at it, try and get into a building, and so one of the things I do want to consider doing is debug mode, teleporting to the location that we want to go, and setting the day and time to exactly the time that you would normally start this game. But I think part of the challenge of this is going to be where you spawn limits you to a POI that you have to get to before the first horde. And obviously using debug mode at any point is going to make it feel a little bit cheaty. So yeah, there's a lot of elements to it. But yeah, and to be honest, the biggest problem that we're going to have is firearms, because of the fact that we're going to be getting a blood moon on night 1. We're going to be using melee only. And I think one of the biggest problems with that is going to be the fact that our very early skill points, should we earn any, are all going to have to go into melee. And obviously that limits what we can do for the first few days in terms of mining, resource gathering. But if we don't do it, we'll probably die on the first night. So, but yeah, I think that pretty much summarises what I want to achieve on the stream today. And I think hopefully we will we will either get a very interesting series or a series of very interesting deaths. One of the two. The rugby is on. Probably not a good time to be streaming then, obviously. Yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming for most of the afternoon and possibly some of the evening. I've got my fingers crossed for you, mate. Who are Italy playing? Oh, you got Scotland. Well, very good luck. I've got to be honest, I haven't watched the Six Nations in... I can't remember the last time I watched it. It was like 3 or 4 years ago, I think. Oh yeah, rugby and Laura's birthday, yeah. I love the fact that you mentioned the rugby first. Okay, so... starting wise, let's have a quick look at the map. Okay, so we are on the road that leads directly north, so we need to gather up and very quickly do our first few quests. If we don't, we'll be dead before too long. Nice. A few small stones here, that should be enough. Let's get the bedroll crafted. I think we're going to have to head north as we do this. We do not want to have a base in the burning forest, so... Oh. That is not a survival item. I almost broke my own rules there. Right, let's get this stone quickly. As soon as we've got our stone axe, we'll stick that on the hotbar and get enough wood for a wooden club. We'll craft these and get a wooden club built. Oh, crafted two by accident. It's fine. I suppose it's good to have a backup. Okay, so all of these are no longer survival items. So we are going to make our way as quickly as possible. I forgot to say, didn't even finish the quest. It's fine. Right, we're going to make our way north as quickly as possible. Try and keep as much stamina as possible. So, which one of these is going to be most likely to head direct north? Probably this one, isn't it? Yeah, we're into the forest already, which is good. Try and keep some stamina back. So, one of our biggest issues as well is going to be food. So we do not want to get caught short without food and water when we've got a horde every night. So one of the things I do definitely want to be inside the claim is a vehicle. If we don't have a vehicle inside the claim zone, we could be limited to not having a cement mixer for a disgusting amount of time. Zombies can drop the parts that you need for a car, but it's a rare drop, and I think it's limited until later game stages. So, okay, we have massive barn. That could be interesting. And we also have Bob's boars. That is a big old no. We ain't gonna be able to kill those boars yet. That barn is interesting. But unfortunately not. I suppose actually it would give us access to food, but no, we definitely don't want to be there. Okay, so I now know where we are. We're not. Let's just pause for a second. So. We are on the west side of the map. Down that road is the pawn shop. And then over this side to the east, we've got that's us heading down towards our old base. So we can't take any of these buildings because these would have other buildings inside their claim zone. Let's take a quick look at the map. I don't want to waste too much time. Yeah, so down here. It's going to take us to... Okay, let's carry on moving. We've got a zombie over there. We are on insane difficulty settings, so we want to avoid zombie combat as much as possible for the first day. I don't know where that zombie is, and I don't think I want to know. But he definitely heard us. Let's carry on moving this way. I don't want something small, but I don't want something that has I do want something small rather, but I don't want anything that has literally nothing in it. Right, let's get stamina back because we're going to have to kill this guy, I think. Okay, he's down. Let's keep moving. Our biggest problem is going to be that combats like that. I mean, that took us, what, about 40 minutes off our timer. We need to get into a building and start prepping it quickly. Has this building... See, this building has got a couple of cars that could potentially be within its claim zone. Okay, I mean, this is potentially just a trial, so I think we're actually going to use this building. I know it's only a starter house, but it's going to do for our testing purposes today. Sorry about that, my dog is having a bit of a little fidget attack. Okay, so let us get inside here. Have we got any zombies in here? We probably do. We do. There he is. It's a zombie mode. This is going to take us a while for the kill. Whoa! Where are you jumping to, mate? Jesus. Very low on stamina here. Come on, mate. Can't have that much left in you. Okay. Ooh, and a loot bag, and it's fallen inside our territory. A level 2 shovel. That's better than a kick in the teeth. Okay, so we appear to have at least one more zombie. There she is. Oh, it's another big one. Jesus. Oh, she's pissed off. Come on, we need to clear out this building a lot quicker than this. Otherwise we're never going to get anywhere. Come on. We need to get all of our stamina back so we can power attack her and try and get her down. She ain't falling over there. Nobody's business. Right, she is thankfully dead. Let's check the rest of this place. Make sure we're all clear. This sounds like we have another zombie somewhere. But I don't actually think there's an attic to this place. So yeah, I think it must be outside. Right, anyway, let's get our climb block down. Aha. As soon as this guy's dead, I think we have this place clear, hopefully. There we go. Right. Clear this out. Make sure we've got no one else. Yeah, that is clear. Okay. Okay, looks like we have got a bit of leather here, so yeah, we're doing it. What is going to be our final defensive position? By the looks of it, probably... I'm going to put my climb block here, I think. I think that gives us a good chance of getting the cars inside. Oh, we've already got it. Okay, so loot does not respawn. We have 3 bookcases. Well, we have a few bookcases. We have some leather. We need to make sure that there is a tree inside this climb block. If there is not, we're doomed. So yeah, let's set up our climb block and show our bounds. So we need to get outside so we can have a look. Okay, so we do just about have a car inside the bounds. But it looks like we may not have a tree. Is that inside? Oh no. Oh, we do have a tree. Right, let's cut this down. If it doesn't give us a seed, we're done for. And we can just restart. or put down a new climb block, I suppose, but... Oh dear. Make sure we are still inside. Nice. We got a seed. So need to get that replanted as soon as possible and start gathering up the rest of the plant fibres we have available. Plant fibres are going to be a little bit of a problem as well, so we need to be as careful as possible to get everything we can. Oh, almost punched that out. Didn't want to do that. So we need to get this house secured, but for the first night, I think we will just kind of keep to within the kind of theory of, you know, just basically sitting at the top of the stairs. Just build a few wooden blocks. Where's that bounce there? Just take whatever we can get. And so the reason I'm gathering so many plant fibres, that's about as far as we can go. Yeah, the reason I'm gathering up so many plant fibres is just so that we've got an actual count of how many we have, because that is going to be one of our massive limiting factors. Because plant fibres are going to be very difficult to obtain. Okay, so I think that's enough plant fibres for now. We can always come and gather some more. We have got some cotton plants, which is good. Got some chrysanthemums, which we can make some paint with maybe later. Right. Oh Jesus, that was not a good hit to take. But at least he didn't stun us. Something. Come on. Right. Yeah, we need to get ourselves into a position where we're not going to take any more hits like that, because that would be idiotic. Right. Oh, should have got a point. Oh, we haven't got any points. So the question is, do I actually raid this building, or do I wait for Lucky Looter? I think we're going to have to wait for Lucky Looter, which is a bit upsetting, but there you go. We've got lots of stuff that we can check, but I don't want to check any of them until we've got Lucky Looter. So we're going to be working with basic survival equipment at the moment. And there's some stuff that we can take apart, but anything that gains benefit from salvage operations, we don't want to be doing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get down a storage chest and also our bedroll. So we'll pop our storage chest. Where should we put it? Put it over here for now, I think. Like so. We'll put away things we're unlikely to need straight away. We'll pop that on there. We will scrap that and use that to repair that. Coins can go away. I'm not actually sure if there's going to be any use at all for coins for us, so that's one thing that may become completely useless. Right, so okay, we don't want, we'll search the bird nest, and we'll actually knock that out for some more feathers, because we're not going to be leaving this open for the entire time. So, I think the first thing I'm going to do is try and get as much wood as we can gathered up for the first day. We've got another bird's nest here. Take everything we can from that. We're not going to have much in the way of feathers. So we are going to be very limited on ranged weapons until we can find a gun. And that is going to be loot bags only, so... Oh, Jesus. Right, I've run out of stone. We better have some stone here, otherwise I'm a little bit screwed. Right, we do have one stone block here, which... oh, I didn't put my bedroll down. Yeah, I should probably do that straight away. Have we got any stone whatsoever? So should we do? And I've just realised we've got no access to water either. Ah, there we go. Got a small stone. So we had a choice between the life-sustaining possibility of water and a car which we're not going to be able to raid for 15 days. I think I made the right decision. I definitely didn't. Right, so we can use this to make sure we have an ample supply of stone. How are we doing? Yeah, well within the bounds, that's good. So we're going to need to get a sledgehammer crafted, a stone sledge. We're going to need to have flagstone blocks at the top of the stairs, giving us a window to fight the zombies from. Because it's blood moon every night. I think we're going to have to completely encompass those stairs and just make one window. I think we'll have to start off with a wooden hatch because I don't think we've got any sources of iron here. Pick these up and scrap them. No, all of the windows are wood. Right, the other thing I want to check is there any external access from down here? We're going to need to repair this at some point. Right, pick up the office chair. Pick up this office chair, and we'll get all of the chairs scrapping. Put away the stuff we don't need. Oh, that actually is a source of iron, but we're going to want to scrap that later. Okay, let's get all of these noisemakers off the floor. Right, we have 124 wood, so we want wooden frames, and we're going to want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. We need to be really, really careful, and then we need a wooden hatch as well. Yeah. No, we don't have any iron whatsoever at the moment, so let's get this set up. Let's put that bedroll down. Let's get this set up. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to knock out these. That can stay, it's just these poles that are in the way. Right, let's deal with this young lady here. Jesus. If I'm not more careful, I'm going to die well before the horde. Okay, so we are going to want that there. And that's going to be a hatch. So that's going to be open. We're going to need a few more blocks. We've got one hatch, so let's put that in place. Perfect. So that's going to be our attack route there. How strong are these? Not strong enough. We actually don't need to take that one out. So we're going to need to clear these out as well. And make sure that these are all upgraded to wood frames. What are we? Frames. We're going to need about 6 of those probably. No, we need 8 actually, don't we? Okay, and then you. Then we just need 2 more here. Now, I very much doubt we will have enough wood to upgrade all of these. In fact, actually, let's just do 1 more and put it there. Okay, so we need to go in order of priority. So hatch is first, either side of the hatch second, ones that prevent them from jumping up third. So it looks like they take 4 either way. Right, I'll take these ones. I don't think these will get damaged, so we'll just leave those as is. How much we got left? 27. Okay, we've got enough to get these all up to basic. Okay, so we now have our fighting position. So, okay, I'm just going to pause here for a second. I will be back shortly. Hello, and welcome back. Right. I've just realised, actually, we haven't changed our stream title. Let's get that updated quickly. Let's get that on. Okay, so we'll get that updated. Okay, we're back. So we've got our hatch placed. So we have our kind of defensive position. We have no more way of getting trees. And we need to have a look and see if there's any way we can get iron inside this building. So we could take apart the bin, but then we'd lose the loot. These tables, are these wood? They are wood, unfortunately. Any iron on the roof at all? We've got a little bit of brick in the chimney. See, there's metal in the bed, but then if we don't take that apart with a wrench, we'll lose potential resources, springs and stuff. Haven't picked up any iron at all. That's wood as well. We'll get rid of that actually, because this is going to be part of our little camping area. We'll take these out as well. We're going to want to open this space up as much as possible, so just thought, since this is it's like one of the starter houses, I don't think we've got a main loot in here. Unless it's downstairs. Let's have a look at what we've got downstairs. Is that metal? No, stone. Nothing under the house, I don't think. It's all pretty solid foundations. We have got a mailbox. Ooh. See if we can get some metal from this. We get 7 iron. I don't think that's enough to upgrade this to an iron. No. It's all wood. Our lonely little tree there, poor thing. Right, let's grab some more of these plant fibres. The only other thing that we can do is start setting up a mine. The only thing is I'm not sure where is going to be the best location for the mine, because we're going to want it to be somewhere where we can defend it. And so we are pretty safe up here, I think. Don't think there's too much chance of anything getting up here other than vultures. But we're going to be relying on loot bags, I would have thought, for most of the stuff that we need. Right, we've got 257 plant fibres. So, hey Hannah, you alright? I have played quite a bit of Minecraft, mostly vanilla with a couple of bits of modded. Why do you ask? Gotta be some bloody metal in here somewhere. Doesn't look like there is. I think we picked really poorly with this POI. Unless, ooh, is this going metal? No, it's wood. Anything else that could be metal? No, that's wood. Jesus. This is going to be a very messy horde night. We're going to be really short on brass as well, so I don't want to take apart the radiator until I've got a wrench. Let's keep on gathering wood. Hope that tree grows pretty quickly, because otherwise we're going to be a bit screwed. Let's carry on destroying all of these destroyed blocks, because we're going to need to replace these at some point. We also need to be careful that they can't access this roof up here. Don't think they can. Oh, awesome! Yeah. If you want to DM me the details of it on Facebook, I think I'm going to be doing a couple of test runs through this, but yeah, I'll probably join you at some point on it. When are you planning on streaming it? This out. We've got half height blocks here, haven't we? Let's knock this out. Okay. I'm not sure we even want to take this leather out here. Let's have a look on the shore. So what? Thanks for liking the stream, by the way. What mod is it? I'll take that one away. Right. Just going to see if I can get enough iron off of this. Yeah, what mod pack are you using? Okay, is that enough iron to get this hatch upgraded? It is. Amazing. Right, so actually no, I'm not going to take any more of these apart because I'll lose electrical parts if I do that. Right, how much wood we got? 40. That's enough for 10 blocks, so we will do that now. Your Discord, yeah, cool. Let's have a look. Right. Have you got a link to it on your Twitch? Definitely not one. I'm struggling to find you on Twitch at the minute. Wait, I've got you followed, I thought. Oh, there we go.
Well, yeah.
There we go. I've got your Discord link. Right. Yeah, I've joined up to your Discord. So, yeah, if you want to send it over to me on there. Right. Okay, so we now have at least partially iron on the hatch, which is something. And we also have an escape route out here, so we can do some laps if we need to. Let's have a look at the stone sledgehammer and see what we need for that. We need wood, obviously. Let's get some wood out of here. Not enough. It's still not enough. Let's carry on going. Gas, stone sledgehammer crafting. Okay, so is there anything else we can take out? We can take this. How much iron have we got left? None at all. So we are going to need some iron actually, just so that we can keep that hatch in good repair. So I'm afraid I am going to have to take this. It does limit us to our electrical parts, but I think it's the best we're going to be able to do. Actually knock these out as well. What about these? Awesome. Right, I'll oh, is it a Feed the Beast? I think I might have played a Feed the Beast server before, but I can't remember which one. Might have been Sky Factory, I think, or Sky Odyssey. I can't remember which one. But yeah, I'll have a look at those. Are you? Yeah, that's awesome. Trying to think. So that's going to have to be Java version, isn't it? Revelations, nice. Feed the Beast Revelations, cool. Okay, yeah, I'll get that installed at some point. May give it a try later, actually, after I get this done. Right, do we have a stone sledgehammer? We do. Take off the. In fact, actually, I'll put the wooden club as a secondary. That is not good. We are almost out of food. So let's prepare ourselves for the horde. We still haven't got a level yet, so we might struggle. To find any loot boxes from the zombies. Although to be fair, we did find one already, so that's good. Let's get you repaired. Let's just keep knocking stuff out until the zombies decide to arrive. So unfortunately we have no coffee and no food at all. We may end up having to raid the kitchen, not having a choice about it if we do start to completely run out of food. Because stamina regen is going to be our bread and butter if we're fighting melee only. So having a burnt out house is good because it does give us coal. In fact, actually, we should probably get a campfire now. Not that it's all that much use to us at the moment, but it'd be good to have it there. We'll put that in the corner over here. I don't think there's anything really we can cook at the moment because we have no food on us, but here we go. Right, Blood Moon time. It's not quite as solid as our defences were previously. Yeah, I'll have a look at Revolutions as well, because to be honest, I have been thinking about doing a modded Minecraft run, but yeah, never really got round to it. So. Well, this is a lot quieter than I was expecting. Oh Jesus, we've got a deer. The weird thing is, I'm used to like 64 zombie hordes, so this is going to be probably a breeze by comparison. Since they've decided not to turn up yet, let's carry on mining out what we need to. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this as a pillar and then knock through here and open that up as a space into the bedroom. And then tomorrow we really need to get underground and start looking into getting some stone from underground. That might not be the best idea, opening up that roof when there's the potential of vultures, but we'll see. There we go, right, we now have roof access there, that's good. Oh, actually, I said I was going to keep that, didn't I? Yeah, so we'll keep this row of 2. And then open up the rest, I think. We will need at least some sort of support pillar going up to the roof for the moment, at least. So these aren't supporting anything anymore. This opens up our space a little bit, which is good. I'm looking for stone 46. Okay, cool. Need to keep gaining XP from whatever source we can. What's that asking for? If we do that. So yeah, so that's asking for cobblestone. Can we actually build cobblestone in our inventory, or does that need to be... Yeah, we can build those in our inventory, so... cobblestone is going to be very achievable tomorrow. I'm looking for zombies. Still nothing. Yeah, I've got that as an option for stone, but it's not going to net us a massive amount. Let's keep knocking out the destroyed parts of the roof and walls. Let's find that. So look on this side. That's actually fine to stay, you know. This is that probably. I need to repair this. Right. Sounds like we have some enemies. Music has shifted. Okay, we are now very hungry. Oh no, deer's wandered off. We might have to just rely on. Come on, deer. Don't worry about the lightning. Come over here. Can we get bow and arrow crafted? We can get a bow. And we've got some feathers, so if that deer wanders into our territory, we are going to want to pick that off as a potential source of food. Where's it gone? Deer. The deer buggered off. No, it's in our territory. Scare it away. No, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. Gotta keep our eye on that deer. If it comes close again, we're going to smack it up. Ideally, let's get a rock. We want to try and scare it towards us. Look it off again, or is it actually near the house? More importantly, why haven't we had any zombies yet? That is what I want to know. Because we need zombies, rather. Oh. I don't know what the throw command is. Let's have a look. So I thought you could throw rocks. I might be wrong. It could potentially be maybe? Tool flashlight. It's not going to be any of those. It's not going to be any of those. Right, we are hungry again, and it doesn't appear we're going to have any chance of getting any seeds, or in fact any food anytime soon, so we are going to have to raid the kitchen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got quite a few potential food sources. Let's just do it. Blueberries. Can we turn them into seeds is the question. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's hemp seeds, isn't it? Oh, hop seeds. Well, we don't need beer right now. Goldenrod seed recipe. That'll allow us to make goldenrod tea. So that's better than a kick in the teeth. Unfortunately, we only got 1 can of food, which we are going to have to eat. I think we're just too far from the water to be able to collect it, unfortunately. Right. I think... Okay, we're going to search in here as well. Ooh, that's really useful. And we're actually going to knock all of this out as well. And that does give you a bit of iron, so that's good. So I think what we're going to do is have a hatch at the top of the stairs. That brings a ladder down to in here. And that will hopefully give us the opportunity to make this into some sort of mine. Okay, right. Got a bit more wood, so let's build some more wood frame blocks. Now, I'm not sure why the zombies haven't spawned properly here, but let's start knocking this out. I believe there must be at least 1 wall behind here, or maybe not. But if there isn't, we'll re-examine this. Oh no, there is at least something behind it. Yeah, there is. Yeah, so that's fine. And something that's metal as well that I haven't seen, obviously. Oh, that's the kitchen. Okay, that's fine. So, there is our source of iron. Let's get this repaired. So, that is a bit too open. So, let's just dig this out. I think this is actually going to come in under our... Yeah, it's going to come in under our defences. I think that was probably a bad idea, actually. Oh well, we've got a couple of short iron pipes out of that. I'm really worried now that we've had a blood moon with absolutely no zombies in it. And our deer's buggered off. I think I'm going to have to revise the rules of this. It's definitely possible But without zombies, zombies are our only source of loot. Because once we've raided everything that's in the house, that's it, it's all gone. I'm not sure this POI would work either, really. Because there's so little here. I mean, there is a fair bit of stuff, like, you know, we've got leather. What are we actually missing for the forge now? The recipe. So we can easily get leather, we've got enough. Short iron pipe, we've got enough. It's just duct tape. Duct tape is glue, which can be made from bones. Then we need a chem station, I suppose. So glue. Okay, so there is a way to make it at the fire, but then we'd need murky water. I suppose what we've got to try doing. So if this water is in range, so that we can actually. I thought that was the deer then. If this water is in range, so that we can actually grab it. Oh no! Don't scare the deer off. Right, so we use this as our barrier. Yeah, we can't reach the water. If we'd have put it a couple of spaces back. So if I knock out that claim block, hang on. This is a test run, so I'm not too concerned with absolutely perfecting this. If we knock out this claim block, oh holy Jesus! Right. So if we knock out that claim block and craft another one, it's only 5 stones, that's fine. So the problems that we were having was, so we were just about in range of that car. We could maybe move 1 or 2 blocks this way and still be able to collect that car. Maybe 3 blocks, so we could go back to this line here, so next to the storage chest. Also, that tree is just out of range. So if we just damage this wall a bit, so you can see the line that we're on. So it's actually here. So if we were to put it down where this wooden desk is, let's just search it and destroy it. So if we were to put this down where this wooden chest is, right, before we put this back down, we have a lot of trees this way, and we have 1 tree that way. So let's stay in line with this and go there. Right, so is the car still in range? Oh, we'll have to show bounding blocks on it. So that car is close to being in bounds. And do you know what? Actually, we haven't actually taken anything from this area, I don't think, because we worked around the other side of the house. So I think we're actually okay, and we give ourselves the opportunity to collect water. I think this is actually manageable now. Let's cut down this tree, which is now just about in range. And hopefully get a couple of seeds out of this. We've also got the ability to craft goldenrod seeds, haven't we? Yeah. So we use that. We've also got the hop seed recipe. I don't think that's going to be relevant. Right, we do get 2 seeds from it, and we're actually close enough to this tree over here. Need repairs. It's fine, we're not running out of stamina anyway. So we've only got the 1 seedling from that one. Right, let's start placing down. Let's grab the rest of this plant fibre. Are we still close enough that we can reach that car? We are. Excellent. Okay. I think we are now cooking on gas. We might have a plan here. So, I think for now, what we'll do is, rather than trying to use the bathroom, or the downstairs bathroom, we've raided all of this up. Oh, we didn't raid the garbage piles though. Oh, and we have stalls as well that we can take apart. Oh, right. What are we doing? Let's grab that cotton. We need to get some sort of planting patch. I don't think we're going to be able... How do you actually prepare the ground for planting on this? Can you get a hoe? No. I've never really done farming before. I have on Alpha 17, and on that you had a hoe, so I'm not really sure how you prepare the ground for planting. But yeah, annoyingly, we got a horde night with no zombies at all, which I didn't even think was possible. Unless it's just the fact that our game stage is so early. Let's have a look. It might just be the fact that our game stage is too early and zombies didn't spawn. Okay, right. We need to get underground and start mining ASAP. Let's get these trees planted. We want these to grow as soon as possible. Plant them out front here for now. We'll do one more over this way. Yeah. Well, almost stepped out of bounds then. Been a swift end to the series. I do actually wish there was like a command that you could use so that you could set it so that if you step out of there you die. But at some point I'll be setting up a fence anyway, so it'll be easier to tell. We know we're in here, so if we head towards our bounding box over there, we know we're good. Come on, get your stamina back. Yeah, because on the version that I last did farming on, there was fertilizer and garden hose to prepare the ground with. I don't know if that's. Do you have to like craft fertile ground or something? Let's have a look. Here we go, farm plot. Oh, Jesus. Surely that's not the only way of growing things. Because if it is, we're going to have to get down pretty low into the ground. So that we can start getting ourselves some nitrate powder. I mean, to be fair, I was probably going to dig down to bedrock anyway. But... Okay, so let's take this apart. This will give us stone and sand, which is good. We're losing our stamina recovery because of food. We could put our first perk into living off the land. Harvest 2 items from wild or planted crops. Craft seeds for flowers and decorative plants like golden love. And farmer, craft seeds for berries and veggies. That means level 3. So it'd be 4 points before we can convert that blueberry into a seed. Which ain't gonna happen. No, these are just cloth anyway, aren't they? Let's get rid of these. It's not solving the food crisis. Just wondering, there's literally nothing we can cook other than eggs. And unfortunately I don't think our bird's nest yielded any for us. I think we're actually probably going to die of starvation. Which is rather upsetting. Weird. Right, so we haven't got any other sources of food in the house. So unless we get a deer wandering past, which we did have, but unfortunately couldn't kill in time, I think we might be dead. Right, let's get underground. Let's start digging up some stone and some clay so that we can start working towards some more interesting stuff. And if we die, it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. At least we're getting plenty of XP from this, which is something. That stamina regen's awful when you don't have food, isn't it? Why is that? Not a boar. Oh, boars will attack us. Yes, come here, boar. It helps if you don't miss. There we go. If we die to this boar now, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, for God's sake, come on. We should have just run inside the house. That was really stupid. Okay. Well, the ball's still there. We still have stuff. Oh my god. Jesus. He's still pissed off. Well, we're now stuck in a death loop, no doubt. At least the boar's locked inside with us, that's something. He's now close enough to our stash as well, isn't he? Let's spawn near my bed. Where are we? Ah, right, let's get back into the bounding box as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make a change here anyway. That ball is going to be wrecking up that house, isn't it? Right, let's take all of that and see if he's still at the top of the stairs. Hello, boar. No, don't run away. I don't think he's actually pissed off anymore, which is good. Where is he? Has he? Oh, he's fallen out of the building, hasn't he? Has he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hello, boar. Right, let's pop you down. You need repairing. Well, at least that suit sorted out our health issues. Oh. Of course. Right. We'll actually put that up because for some reason we can't actually get past unless we do that. Right, where's he gone? In the bottom of the house? Oh, there he is. Hello, sir. Hello. Right. Jesus. Almost died again. I'm almost tempted to die again, just so that we're back up to full health, but there you go. Come on, just die, you bugger. Ah, hallelujah. Right, let's grab our stone arrow back first. Okay, we have no way to make a knife. But as soon as we get 5 bones, we're going to craft one. There we go, right. Let's craft that. So at least we can get some bonus resources from the second half of the corpse. Nice. Right, well, we now have some food. We have no health, but we now have some food, which is good. Let's have a look. So, we can put, let's have a look what we can put away. These can go, that can go, those should be on our hotbar. Let's start cooking up some murky water into boiled water. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have a look at duct tape. So that needs 1 glue, and then glue needs 7 bones. So we'd need 21 bone. Okay, so that is our objective then. If we get 21 bone, we can get a forge. Right, so at least we have a plan. We'll put those blueberries, sand, animal fat, raw meat away for now. We'll cook that up, but we'll try and wait until we can get grilled meat if we can. That we should be wearing for the resistance, so we can scrap that. Cooking pot is really good, that can go on the fire. Which gives us access to a few more recipes. But all of these are going to need Master Chef, aren't they? Okay. No, we don't want to search that. Jesus. Okay, we can pick that up. Do we want to search the bookcases? I don't think it matters. Let's get these searched. Find a pistol schematic. Oh, it's useless though. Don't have any handgun parts. I probably aren't going to have. Okay, right. Let's just do everything. I was going to wait, but I think if we don't do this now, we're going to end up dying. So let's see what we can actually get. Some more feathers there. Yucca juice. Some pure water, which is good. Let's see these clothes piles. Yeah, I think most of the stuff that could come out of these we would get from kind of zombies anyway. There's only a few small things which I'm not particularly worried about that could come out of these. Everything from in here, I think it is. There's no cupboards to open down here. Check the coffee maker. I think we've already pretty much done downstairs, and we've done the kitchen anyway. Let's check in here. So that's all done. Check in here. Got one more rubbish pile. We've already raided that apparently. Ooh, blue. Nice. If we could find one more glue, then we'd already have what we need for a forge, pretty much. Oh. Right, let's see what we've got. Let's take the entire house apart and see whether it's even viable for us to survive. Lots of stone. Got some iron there. Let's check the trash bin. Nothing in there. That's some iron we can take. Okay, so we can smash that up there. Oh, looks like we've got a plug here. Nothing particularly useful. Anything in here? No. Not a plug. That's wood. Nothing on there. All there. Okay, so I would put our chances of survival. Check. No, not actually a mirror. I would put our chances of survival as slim, based on what we've got. If we can get a forge made, maybe. You can be scrapped. Right, so we do have some glue. We've got some oil. We'll wear that. That will give us a bit of heat resist. We'll wear those, and scrap those. Right, let's read all of these. We don't need any of that. Feathers. Empty jars. Oh, we've got that separate to our murky water, right. We have pretty much plenty of water. So let's pop a little bit of our wood in here. Turn that on. Let's make some boiled water, so at least we don't have to worry about that for a bit. Food is going to very quickly become a problem. Keep that yucca juice. We'll keep the mineral water as well. That has got a chance to cure dysentery, so that's good. We could consider eating raw meat, but probably not. But yeah, I think we've now raided everything in this entire building. And we are still missing a few bones. I don't think you can get those from zombie corpses, so we might have to keep our eyes out for more wildlife, especially boars. Because at least boars will have, at least boars will come to us rather than deers, which will run away. I suppose we get one trapped maybe, but there we go. Anyway, while that water is cooking up, let's continue our digging spree. Now we're looking for stone. 61. One of our little baby trees has grown up. Right, let's carry on digging. So I think once I've finished testing this out, we might go and have a look at. So a fellow streamer of mine, Hannah, is setting up a Minecraft server on Feed the Beast Revelations. So I might have a look at getting that installed. So we might take a break for half an hour or something. And see if we can look at getting that installed. So. But for now it's digging. Right, now, you need to be careful not to hit the bounding box, which is something that I have ended up doing by accident in the past. See if that game stage has moved up yet. No, still on game stage 1. We really need to get this level up soon. Yeah, so because of the bounding box, I think what we're going to have to do is basically spiral staircase it down, I think. But yeah, and to be fair, setting up a kind of spiral staircase area will actually give us a defensible point as well. And if we're down here mining, we do need to be aware of the fact that we get attacked from behind. So. Let's take out this bit here. I think this will be where we take a turn left and then carry on heading downward. Yeah, so that's going to be carry on digging this out. We are getting plenty of stone and clay now, so that's something. Just about to hit 300 stone. So yeah, as soon as we have either a reliable source of food or enough bones for a forge, going to be in a much better position, but until that happens, it's just going to be Death City, I think. Okay, so we're now completely covered from above. Let's go in one more actually before we turn left. So yeah, so we now have an area. So let's say here, where we can put a door on. So let's just get a door. Nice. Okay, let's put down that block we just picked up by accident. So this will be the mine. Okay, we have finally leveled up. I think it's going to have to be this. Or is it Lucky Later? I don't think it's Lucky Later. At some point we will have to do that, but I think we don't have a forge to make forged iron. I'm going to be dead. But at the same time, if we're looking for an infinite source of food, we're going to need to start farming as well. It's a tough one. And also whether or not we can survive without getting either Pummel Pete or Skull Crusher is up in the air as well. I'm going to go Blacksmith. Right, so I'm going to assume that, so if we get another animal to spawn nearby, then I think we can reasonably assume that we will get enough bones from it to make the forge. While we do that, we will also be getting enough meat to keep us alive for a bit longer. Right. Let's dig this way now. That needs to be repaired. We didn't need it anyway, so okay, right, let's get digging on this. It looks like this is a different resource, but I don't think it is. Unless we just can't harvest it because we've got crappy tools. Okay, we need to pop down a hatch in here as well, just so we can open the door and hit without fear of them piling through. And we'll carry on digging. So, we need to dig 3 forward in this direction, and then we can leave this as a pillar to kind of support the mine, make sure we don't collapse on ourselves. Might also stick some wooden bracing in the corners, but see. Let's have a quick drink. We're not hungry yet, but we will be very soon. Okay, so this is going to be the first block we take out. Should leave us with a stone pillar. We might eventually have to replace that with wood, because they could potentially dig through to it. But for now, keep hitting the bloody roof. That definitely is not good. Right, let's take this out as well. Sorry, what? What just happened there? That was weird. Right. I just moved this way and got pulled up to the surface. Not sure how that happened, but there you go. Would have been dodgy if that was in the middle of a horde night. Okay, so that is first piece out, so we are going to have to go further this way. Okay. What am I doing here? No, we're all on the same level. This one we need to knock out. Let's repair this. We are at least now relatively sustainable on the old stone. Okay, so yeah, we can now afford to go down a bit further this way. We actually need to knock. Oh, do we need to knock that out? I don't think we do actually. Right. So, I think, let's have a look. No, that'll be the last piece of dirt to come out. So that's good. And yeah, so we'll carry on going downward from here. Might actually try and upgrade my, I'd like to find an upgraded stone axe, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. Yeah, so we're all good. Right, let's get ourselves. Is that fully grown? It is fully grown. Oh no, it's not. It is not fully grown at all. Because I've hit that, I bet you that's not going to grow properly. Let's just get rid of it. Oh, it did give us a free seed anyway. It's fine. So we've got some more trees growing, which is excellent. Leave that open. Okay, so we now have a bomb load of stone, which we should be able to make cobblestone with. Let's have a look. So let's make about 300 of that. Get that crafting. So let's carry on knocking out all of the stuff that we won't need. That still has salvageable stuff in it. Cardboard box can go now. This can go. So we said we would leave these two as a pillar, but we'll get all of the iron out of this coffee maker. And then we can knock all of these out. We'll have to cancel that and then do another 2, 3, 8. Craft. Sounds like we have a zombie somewhere. Let's see if we can see where they're spawning from. I don't know what they're hitting, but it isn't where I'm intending them to. For God's sake. Yeah, there's one down. Oh Jesus, this is a wandering horde as well. This isn't in the Blood Moon horde. Back down the stairs you go, love. Come on, off you come again. Hey. No, don't you. For God's sake. I have to be careful of that stacking up. Oh, Jesus, they're jumping on each other's backs to get over. Where are you? Come on. Come on this way, guys. Please try not to jump over the walls. They're doing it anyway. Ah, for God's sake. I think the pace of this is a little bit too slow. I think I might need to have a rethink. So, it's definitely... I mean, if we'd have boxed in those stairs rather than leaving them open like that, then we, you know, sort of would have stood a better chance against them guys. Could have kind of... Okay. Yeah, I think I'll take another look at the rules. So, I think all these can stay. I think that's fine. I think this might have to go up. I'm fine with insane difficulty, just so long as it's survivable. And the only other thing is we could increase the XP multiplier, but then it's a little bit too far up in the line, isn't it? If loot is disabled, what if we were to make this up to like 100% better, or even like, you know, sort of 500%? But then it would affect the loot from the zombies as well. And we don't want the loot from the zombies to go up. So anything else that could speed up our progress? So this definitely needs to go up. 100%. Because, although saying that actually, was it because we were at game stage 1? I think the Blood Moon enemies didn't spawn because we were still at game stage 1. Because we, as soon as we leveled up, we got a Wandering Horde. So I think that's fine. I'll have to have a think about it. I'm going to have a think and see if we can get it to a better place. Of course, the other option would be to increase the claim size a bit. Pick somewhere with more reliable food. Somewhere that's already got farm plots, maybe. Somewhere with better starting loot, maybe. Okay, I'm going to have a rethink. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. And I will be back on a little bit later. I'm not sure if it will be this again. I am going to return to this and rework the rules and also the settings and see if we can find a way to make it so that it's a bit more achievable. Eventually this will go to YouTube, by the way, so I'll be turning it into a full series, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have a think about it. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I'll be back with some more Agoraphobia soon. And I should be back on a little bit later on with some Minecraft. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.